Yo guys, in this video I am going to explain the strategy like in a fast way because the most of you guys already know it and I don't want to talk about it a lot about the strategy, but I'm first going to explain it in the simplest way possible. This is an up move. We already know it. You can see every point I'm going to call it for now the daily closes and the daily open. So this is a daily high, this is a daily low. So what we want, it's an uptrend. This is our zone. So this is a new daily low close. It closes up, it comes back in the zone and it shoots up. That's basically what it is. This we call an inducement, or it basically is an inducement. If you don't know what it is, look it up on YouTube, find out more about it. It's a really good strategy on its own. It happens on every time frame. It's just perfect. It's good. You can use it for a lot of strategies, but I use it for the daily liquidity strategy as well. But that's why I call A setup and the B setup. It most of the times happens. It just closes underneath and then it goes straight up. But that's also fine. And why it happens, if you look at it like this, it's actually a really fucked up way to just explain how it is, but um, most of the times when the big boys or the market makers or whatever you guys call it, when they want something to go up, they first take out the top liquidity because they will make some kind of pattern. So a double top and then it goes through and then it goes down again. I have no idea, but for example, we want a double top like this. Then it comes down, it makes the inducement, this is your daily liquidity low, comes in the zone and it goes up. So this is basically a pattern. From there they want to sell, so they have some stop losses here, so they take out those stop losses, so this whole area is clear of the stop losses. Then it comes down to our zone or our point of interest and then it goes up. And then this is also free from stop losses because most of the guys that think, oh, it's going down, so we are going to sell. So there are more stop losses here. So and then we're stepping in on most of those guys' stop losses and we buy it back up. And how I found out, it's basically really easy. I was just looking at the. I'm going to pick another chart because I first saw it on gold. That was also the very first pair I traded, so it's easier to explain. Now, for example, I saw this kind of patterns. I saw this is in a big movement in a big uptrend, and I saw the liquidity sweeps. Now, this is not really a liquidity sweeps, but I saw the liquidity sweeps so often. It happened so much, and I was like, I have to find a strategy behind this. So then I found out that there was nothing to find out about it on YouTube back in the day, so I had to try to find it out for myself. So I make I made up some rules, back tested it, and yeah, it works very well. I wanted to keep it as simple as possible because how harder the strategy is, the more likely you will fail the strategy because it has so many rules. And basically right now the only thing I use is liquidity, supply and demand, and you trade with the trend, and that's basically it. It's you don't need it, you don't need to know a lot. Like for example, some guys also use fair value gaps in their trading strategies and all other kinds of crazy names, but it's not needed. How the more simplistic your strategy is, the better it is. So that's basically how it is. That's basically also how I found out about it. I was 16 when I found out about it. I was 15 when I started with trading. So that's for now like 11 years. It's a long time, and it also cost me 2 years to actually get profitable with it, or at least make some solid money. Or solid money is not even the good name, but I made some money with it. Like back in the days, it was like 400 euros a month, 200 euros a month, and that was a lot because I was 18, so it was a lot of money for me back then because it was extra above my job, so I was fine with it. But that's it. Hopefully, it's not in details. I'm going to tell everything in detail about what is a valid liquidity or a valid daily liquidity, and yeah, that's also nice to explain it in depth, and I'm going to try it. So good luck. Hopefully, it's a good addition to the Discord.